Is Nofap now your new religion? It has become your new god. Because you spend so much time thinking about how many days have passed since you stopped jerking off, and now you are fantasizing about all the benefits that you're gonna get, all the superpowers you're gonna get. You're reading the testimonies of all the people who have maybe retained their semen for 3 hours and then they started seeing unicorns everywhere and fairies everywhere. You're making a big mistake because if you wish to last long in this journey and even last long enough to get benefits that can radically change your life, yes, radically, if you wanna stick around long enough to even see that time when your life starts radically changing, you need to get Nofap off of the pedestal. Whatever you put on the pedestal, whatever you see as above you, even if it is something good, shall always look down upon you. And this is the reason why you see all these guys counting their days, 2 days, day 3 of Nofap, day 4 of semen retention. Today I completed day 3 and I was feeling already good about my life. Oh my god, I'm getting urges on the 4th day. How do I stop myself? The very reason why these guys are being tormented by the act of not jerking off is because they have put so much importance on this practice of retaining. They have put too much importance on this Nofap thing that now they are consumed by the thoughts of not jerking off. Before they were consumed by the thoughts of lust and their urges, and now they are being consumed by the thoughts of not jerking off, and now they are being euphoric about the fact that they are not touching themselves all that much. And this is so interesting because whenever I have seen a man being obsessed with how many days he has lasted, he didn't really go beyond 10 days. Most of them actually fail beyond 3 days. And this is a very interesting pattern that you will see in your own life as well, that whatever it is, be it masturbation, whatever, anything that you wish to quit, the moment you put too much importance on the act of quitting that practice, quitting the addiction becomes even stronger. Now this becomes a war that you have to fight, and the more importance you give to the habit or the addiction that you are trying to quit in this fight, the more powerful you are making this enemy. It's the only type of conflict where you decide how strong your opponent is going to be. In those video games, there are certain video games in which you can program how strong your enemy could be, how much health he will have, how powerful his attacks are going to be. So in this type of war, you can program your enemy, how strong your enemy is going to be. Which means if you are saying things like, oh my god, I cannot believe I lasted 2 days. Oh, I hate it. It is such a disgusting habit. It is destroying the world. It is destroying society. It is destroying cultures. If you put too much resentment in this act that you were involved in few days ago, and then you start talking about how it is destroying civilizations, how it is destroying humanity, how it is destroying the lives of so many men, you're amplifying its power so much that now you're putting yourself in danger because you are the one actually fighting it, aren't you? In this game, how much strength your opponent is gonna have, it really depends on how you perceive that opponent. And this opponent of yours, your addiction to masturbating, you're giving it too much power by constantly worrying about how it's destroying societies and how it's such a dangerous habit and how it would have destroyed you had you not decided to practice semen retention. The more you will put this habit and even the act of quitting this habit on a pedestal, inevitably it will be looking down on you. Who will be the weaker one here? Who will be the weaker one? You. Nothing should be above you in value and importance. Nothing, absolutely nothing. You're the fragment of the divine, and you placing something above you, especially the act of not masturbating, it's such a great sin that you are placing this above you in importance. And that is why all these guys who put too much importance on the act of not masturbating, they never last long enough, and then they are frustrated at the end because whenever they relapse because they had so much importance placed on the act of not masturbating. These are the guys who beat themselves up a lot after relapsing. They are the ones who go down a negative spiral right after relapsing because they cannot forgive themselves. They feel so sad, they feel so depressed. They are so frustrated with themselves because each relapse convinces them that they are the ones on the losing side, and it makes their enemy, the addiction in this case, even stronger and stronger and stronger, because perception is everything and their perception is powering up their own enemy. It is their own personal hell. And it keeps on happening until maybe they one day realize that they are making a mistake, or they just give up. They just give up and say that no, it's not for me. Either way, if you wish to quit this habit, you must place minimal importance on quitting this habit, which means that instead of saying that I must quit jerking off, today is the day when this stops. It has tormented me for so many years. Not anymore. I am here and I'm putting a stop to this. I am doing this great deed of finally not touching myself. Instead of saying all this, if you say something like this, you will definitely fail. You have placed so much importance and so much dramatization behind this simple practice. Instead of this, how do you actually quit it? How do you actually start it? You start it like this. Oh, I had this habit. Okay, I'll drop it. That's how you do it. Even the act of quitting a habit and even the decision that you make of quitting some habit, you must place minimal importance on it. It's the same thing as throwing trash in the dustbin. When you throw a packet in the dustbin, do you say, I'm doing this amazing job of taking this empty packet and I'm throwing this in the dustbin because I care about the environment and I care about my country and I want to keep my country clean so that other citizens can walk around in peace and they won't be bothered by all the trash lying around, and I'm doing this duty as a citizen by placing this packet in the dustbin. No, you don't say all that, right? For you, that act barely registers in your mind. You throw that trash in the dustbin, you don't even think about it, you forget it completely. In fact, let me tell you something interesting. If you do start acting like this, even though I was joking, but even if you do start acting like this every time you throw trash into the dustbin, that I'm doing such a great job for the country, I'm keeping the country clean and society should be thankful to me. Look, I am cleaning, The more you sensationalize it, you will realize that even though you have been throwing trash in the proper place all your life, right after you make this commitment in this sensational way, you will inadvertently start throwing trash on the street and you won't even realize it. You have now placed this act of throwing trash in the dustbin above you so high on the pedestal that it really has no choice but to look down on you, and you will be messing up even more after that. The less importance you place on the positive things that you're doing, the more for granted you take them, the longer they last, and the more they become a part of your personality. You will realize that whatever you're good at in life, there are certain things that you may be good at which you can do better than others effortlessly without even trying. And whenever you have something like this, that even effortlessly you are performing really great at it, you will realize that this is something that you actually never gave too much importance to. You just possessed it. It was a part of you always, and you always took it for granted. And this turned out to be your greatest power. Whenever you're quitting this habit, whenever you're adopting the practice of semen retention, Nofap, give it as less importance as possible. Treat it as something that aids your journey of you achieving your highest goal and changing your life radically. Take it as something that is powering you up. But do not make it the goal itself. It is the means to a goal. Do not make Nofap the goal itself. Do not place it on the pedestal. Don't even place your goal on the pedestal. Be like, yeah, I'm moving in this direction towards my highest goal, and Nofap is aiding me. Very nice. I like it. Good. Done.